So let's talk about the global styling section here, okay? So you've got several sections here, and the first one we should look at is the add fonts section. And here you can choose any sort of custom fonts from Google. I think there's over 1,000 Google fonts now. So you can go through and choose one that fits your company, fits your brand. For example, we'll choose this one, Pacifico. And that's now added to your website. So you could come into here and choose, the new font that you've just chosen, for example. Or you can go into then your text styling. Once you've created all your fonts that you're happy, you can also upload a custom font if you want to choose one or download one from a different website. You then have to upload some files from your computer. But yeah, we just added a Google font there, and we can then go into our custom text styling. And this is the style of all of the default headings. So for example, here we've got a H1, a heading 1, and we can then choose our new font, and you can see it updates automatically. And all of the heading 1 styles will automatically update all throughout your website, okay? So if we do heading 2 as well, that's further down the page. We can also change the color, for example, change it to blue, and have a look down here. Look, here's the heading 2s that have been changed. So it's a really quick way to change the default style of your text, right? So you can change the font sizes, the font spacing, whatever you want, right? So we'll just put that back for now. So that's a really easy way to go through all of these, and even the text links and the colors and the quotes and all the different headings, to go through and choose which fonts you want, and it'll automatically update everywhere that you've used these different fonts. Now, if you want to say that you don't want this one to be this certain style, right, the default global style, you can choose still and choose a different one instead, okay? And that'll save there. So any changes then you make in the global styling, it won't affect the one that you've customized, okay? So here, for example, if we just turn that back to bluish color, it won't change the font back again, right? But we've not actually changed the text color or chosen a specific text color. So if we choose red there, right? So now we've got a custom font, we've chosen Mullish, and we've chosen a custom color as well. So now when we do the global styling, it won't change it, okay? It'll change the size because we've not chosen the size, but it won't change the color at all, right? Because we've given it its own custom color, okay? So that's how we can differentiate between all of the global styles and the individual styles if you want to do that, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So the other thing you can do in the global styling is the color palette. And the color palette, we give you a primary color, which is the main color that we use for buttons and things by default when it comes in a template. And you've also got some secondary colors as well. So you can create your own color scheme here. And if you go and change this, make it a bit darker, for example, you can see the buttons have changed, and the headings have changed and things like that. So it's a really easy way to go and change the whole style of your website with just a few clicks, okay? And then also your secondary colors are also embedded in. So you can make this a bit yellowy, for example, and then we'll save the changes. And you can go through and see that. Again, if you don't want this to be linked to your custom color, to your global color, sorry, then you can go in and change it. And here, whenever you're selecting colors, you can see here we've got the global colors at the top. So that's the global color that we've just chosen, and then these are the secondary colors that we chose as well, right? And if you choose one of them, then the color will always be updated whenever you make changes to the global color. If you choose any of these other ones, then it'll just stay that color. Okay, so that makes sense. So these are the global colors you can use, and use them if you want access to change them via your color palette, or use the other colors below if you want them to always stay that color that you chose. Okay, that you choose. So we've also got website layout, and here we can choose between being full width, where your website stretches the whole width of the page, or boxed. And here we can choose the size as well of your box, right? So you can say it's all contained here, and you've got a background here. If you have it boxed, then your box pattern you can choose here. We've just got a few example ones, but you can upload your own image. So, you know, just for the sake of it, just choose that, and you can see that it's all repeated there. Okay. So you've got unlimited design choices, basically. And then finally, we've got page styling, and then this is just for this one specific page that you're on. You can choose the page color and the background color as well, okay? But this page styling is just for this page. It's not a global styling. So there we go. Add some fonts. To get started, add some fonts, choose your text styling, choose the color palette, and then your website layout, and then go through and actually customize how you want things to look afterwards, okay? Good, I hope that makes sense, and if not, then check out the help section. We've got some more tutorials in there.